So what we'll do, we'll get the body awakened, we'll get some energy flowing, get some blood flowing, get some creaks undone, and then we will lay down, think of England, and I'll hit you with some sound bowls. Does that sound like a good plan? All right, let's start standing because we're here. So get your bums up off your mat. If you have a block, have a blanket rolled up, a pillow, a towel, just have that handy for me. Let's start, feet hip width apart on your mat. Look down, your hips aren't this big, so come in a little. Take the hands down by the sides. Tadasana, mountain pose. Just relax your chin. I want you to draw your belly button in, squeeze your bathroom muscles, tilt your tailbone. That's to just lock the energy into your body. You can have a soft drishti, a soft gaze on the floor, or close your eyes. If you close your eyes, you might fall over. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose and exhale it out. And again, deep inhale. Exhale it out through the mouth. Deep inhale. This time hold it. Exhale it out. Just take your right ear down towards the right shoulder. That's not supposed to hurt. And go, oh, it's not a good start. Good, drop your chin down to your chest. Roll it over, left ear, left shoulder. Good, come back to center. Take a deep inhale, sweep the hands up. Look up, take a good morning stretch, maybe a little back bend. Oh, inhale all the way up. Palms touch. Exhale. Slowly swan dive forward. Soft knees because we're just starting. Hands on the shins, take an inhale. Try to lengthen, look out. Exhale, simply fold. Grab opposite elbows and just hang. I want your knees bent. I want you shaking your head left and right. Maybe drawing right elbow to right knee, left elbow, left knee. Just letting the lower back loosen off and decompress a little. Good. Slowly inhale, hands on the shins, look forward. Palms down, take the feet back. Come onto all knees, all fours. Take your knees hip width apart, toes together, big toes together. Draw the hips back to the heels and walk the hands forward into child's pose. Forehead comes down to the ground. And breathe. Take one more breath for me. Then slowly walk the hands over to the left. Right hand on top of left. And just turn the cheek. So just lengthening down this right side of the body. Inhale, come through center, other side. Slowly make your way there. Left hand on top of right. And settle. Come back to center. Find your way back up onto all fours. Spread the fingers, bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Knees hip width apart, curl the toes under. Cat and cow for me. Take an inhale, lift the tailbone, lift the nose, belly falls. Exhale, push your mat away, suck your belly button into the spine, arching the back, chin to chest. And again. Inhale. And exhale. In time with your breath, take a few more. Exhale. Coming back to neutral spine and just walking the hands forward. So walk them about 6 inches forward and draw the chest down to the ground. Dip the elbows down. I want your heart, it's called puppy pose, heart opener. Keep your hips above the knees. Heart melting pose. Chin forward. It's just to open up those upper arms, upper back. 2 breaths here. Slowly draw onto the elbows, draw the belly down to the mat. Take the feet back, release the tops of the toes for me. Take an inhale, push through the forearms. Look up and press the feet into the ground. Exhale, sink in, chin to chest. Feel that release on the top of the neck, back of the neck, upper back. Inhale, push with the hands, the forearms. Inhale, lifting up through the heart, through the front of the body, chin up. Exhale, chin down. Next inhale, push up a little more, maybe press through the hands, get a little compression in the lower back. Spread the fingers, take the hands a little farther apart. Look up. Exhale, lower down. Draw the hands directly under the shoulders this time. Elbows, bring them into the sides. Bring the toes together, press through the toes and slowly lift. See if you can come all the way up. Press through the hands, maybe look up, draw the shoulders back. Roll onto one side, gaze over the shoulder. So you're not kind of coming right onto the side, you're just going onto your right hip. Come back through center, other side. Come onto the knife edge of each foot for me. Good. Come back to center, curl the toes. Come back to the knees. Readjust hands and knees. Back to tabletop. Slowly curl the toes under. Lift the hips high. Slowly into your downward facing dog. Readjust your hands and feet. Take an inhale. Look at your belly button. Exhale, drop your knees to the ground. And again, inhale, press up and back. Downward facing dog. Take an inhale. Knees down to the mat. Take an inhale. Draw the shoulders forward. See if you can come up into plank for just a couple of breaths for me. Readjust your heels. Draw your belly up towards your spine. Press through the mat. Good. Now you can drop to your knees or you can lower down with your elbows into your sides. Slowly release the knees, release the feet. Push up, look up, shoulders back. Exhale, curl toes, hips high. Downward facing dog. Paddle out your heels. Gaze at your belly button and spread your fingers. Come high on the toes. Take the heels down to the left. Press back through the hands. Come high on the toes. Exhale, other side. Just feeling into your body, pressing back through the hands. Inhale, come up. Bend the knees and slowly step forward, top of your mat. Hands on the shins. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Lift the hands above the head, palms touch. Look up, hands come down through center. Come all the way down to the side. Tadasana, mountain pose. Take an inhale, reach hands up, look up. Right hand comes down to the side, left hand reaches over. Look at your hand. Press out through that hip. Good, inhale through center. Other side. Left hand down, right hand reaches up. Lift up through the side body. Good, get some space in between those ribs. Inhale, both hands up. Take your back bend. Exhale, go all the way down. Swan dive in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, right foot. Step back and drop down to the knee. Wiggle those front feet forward. Back toes tilted under. Just dip forward into that little runner's lunge. Take an inhale, draw the hands above the head. So you might have to watch your balance here. Reach up and reach back. Make it a little back bend. Bring the hands together. Take the fingers behind the back of the neck. Lean back. Open out the elbows. Get a nice extension there. Exhale, frame the front foot. Draw the hips back to the back heel. Do your best to straighten the front leg. Toe can come up. Inhale, lengthen. Look forward. Exhale, fold in. Tilt the tailbone back and up. Half split here. Good. Take one more breath. Getting a nice release on the hamstring. Drop that front foot. Walk the hands forward. Left hand high to the sky. A little twist out. Reach up. Maybe that back heel comes up. Now come forward onto the knee, off the kneecap. Maybe reach behind. See if you can catch hold of the foot. A little twist. A little spine rotation. One more breath. And release the foot. Take the hands to the inside. Toe heel. That foot to the outside edge of the mat. That's it. Come forward. You can lift that back knee up and take it back a little. You may come down to the forearms, into your lizard. Now, if you have a block, you don't have to go as far. It might feel a bit better. So breathe, relax the head. One more breath, slowly. Coming up onto the hands, lifting all the way, walking the hands around to the right. Toes parallel with the outside of your mat. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in, crown of head to the floor. Shake the head side to side. On an inhale, maybe your left hand reaches above the head. Spread the fingers, rotate the wrist. Exhale, bring it down. Hands are directly under your head. Inhale, other side. Exhale, bring it down. Maybe walk the hands over to the right. Maybe grabbing hold of that right ankle, just drawing the body forward and in. Just releasing. Legs, hamstrings. Good. Come across to the other side slowly with the fingers. Drawing the body in and down. Walk the hands all the way back to the front. Step the feet together. Bend the knees. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Reach up, hands come down through heart. Hands come down by the sides. Step the feet apart, just hip width. Take a deep inhale and exhale it out through the mouth. Seal the lips and inhale, hands up. Left hand down, right hand reaches overhead. Good. Inhale, nice and tall with the spine. Look up. Exhale, other side. Good. Inhale up, take a back bend, and take it all the way down to the ground. However that looks for you. Halfway lift. Good. Exhale, left foot goes back this time. Drop down to the foot. Hands frame the front foot, and inhale, come all the way up. Reach the hands up and lean the body back. Draw the hips forward. Breathe. Bring the palms together. Draw the thumbs into the back of the neck. Take an inhale, open out the arms. Two more breaths. Really leaning into that psoas, that hip flexor. Good. Exhale, release the hands. Take them down to frame the foot. Slowly draw the hips back towards the back heel. Straightening the front leg to your degree and flexing that front foot. Hands either side of the leg. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, draw the body forward over that leg. Look at your big toe. Tilt the tailbone back and up. Breathe. One more breath. Good. Draw back onto that front leg. Walk the hands forward. Left hand down. Right hand twists to the sky. A little dragonfly twist. Maybe you want to float the back knee, your choice. If you floated, put the knee back down. Draw on top of the fleshy part of your knee. See if you can bring that foot in. Take a hold of the outside edge of the foot, top of the foot, anything that you can hold. Lean over, a little twist, release that hamstring on that left leg. It's a good release. Gaze over the shoulder. And release that foot. Release that knee, good. Slowly step left foot to join the right, lift the knee off. Come all the way back up. Bend the knees, sink the hips. Come up to chair pose. So lift all 10 toes. Hands above the head, fingers are spread. Relax the shoulders. Take a little side twist out to the left. Gaze over the shoulder at the thumb. Now really reach with both fingers. Inhale back to center. Stay low. Lift the toes. Exhale, other side. Inhale back to center, all the way up. Exhale, fold in. Look at your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms down. You can take your vinyasa or step back to downward facing dog. Pressing back through the heels, shake the head, and take the gaze to the belly button. On your next inhale, slowly lift the left leg high to the sky. Curl the heel in, open the hip, rotate the ankle, press back through your other heel. Take an inhale, point that toe to the sky. Exhale, bring it through in between the hands, nice and slowly. Stay high on the back toe. Come on up. Now, high crescent lunge. Take the hands behind you. Clasp the hands. Drop the back heel and inhale. Take a back bend. Gaze up. Draw the shoulder blades together for me. Exhale, fold in to humble warrior. Draw the body to the inside of that left thigh. Hands come overhead. Look at your belly button. One more breath. Inhale, drop the hands, come all the way up. Straighten the front leg, take the left wrist, draw it back to sky archer. To figure out what I was going to do there. I was trying to see how my body was feeling. I just make this up all day long. Good, really reaching up, straighten that front arm, both arms like aeroplane wings into triangle pose. We reach, reach, reach. Hips come back, hands fall, right hand high to the sky. So find your shape. Think about inside thighs, rotate them out, gaze to the ceiling. Draw belly button in. Take 2 more breaths. Gaze down at the big toe. Come all the way up into warrior 2. Dip into that front leg. Good. 3 warrior dips. We draw the hands up. We straighten the leg. Exhale, dip down. Inhale. Dip down. We'll do 1 more. Dip down. Rotate the hands all the way round to the left and a little revolved twist. So pick the back heel up, right elbow, left knee, press the palms down, look up. Take 3 breaths here. Gaze down at the big toe. We're going to place left hand, actually, let's place right hand down on the floor. We're going to leave the left hand high in the sky, and we're going to slowly see if we can float that back leg off the ground. This is a great place for a block, so maybe grab your block. It's revolved half moon. So a block just gives you a little more height. Slowly bend the front knee, drop the back foot, come up, open out 5 star. So that little balance gets the heart rate going. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, maybe taking hold of the ankles. Draw crown of head to the floor. One more breath. Slowly hands to the hips. Come on all the way up. Rotate your toes to the back of your mat. Last posture, I'd like you to fly. Come straight into Digasana aeroplane. Flex the back foot. I want you to balance and trust that foot. Trust that ankle. Good. Draw the hands down. Standing split. 1 leg back, 2 legs back. Take your vinyasa or step back to downward facing dog. Elbows into the side. See how you feel. How energized are your shoulders? How are you feeling? Hips high, down dog. Paddling out the heels. Now we got some reggae on. Reggae all day long for yoga. On your next inhale, right leg high to the sky. Open out the hip. Maybe rotate the ankle. Point the toe to the sky, and on an exhale, bring it through in between the hands. Just stay high on that back toe. And on your inhale, rise up. Lift the hands high above the head. So it's going to make you balance. So if your balance is off, toe heel, your right toes to the outside edge of your mat. You have a wider base. Lift up. Take the hands behind the back. Clasp them. Take an inhale and a back bend. Drop the back heel. Draw down. Look up and exhale. Draw the body down to the inside of the foot. Lift the hands off the tailbone. Look to your belly button. Humble warrior. 2 more breaths. On your next inhale, draw up, sky archer. You lift up, straighten that front leg. Left hand, right wrist. Draw it over like a bow and arrow. Releasing this entire side body. Take one more breath because this feels so good. Release the hands into triangle. We're going to, both legs straight, we're going to reach forward. Right hand falls down to the shin, maybe to a block on the inside. Reach up. Find your shape, then inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, open out a little more. Rotate those thighs open. Good, gaze down at the big toe. Slowly draw hands, left elbow, right knee, a twist. Gaze over the other shoulder. Back heels off the ground. One more breath. Gaze down at the big toe. This is where left hand comes down to the ground. We're going to float, we're going to fly. Revolved half moon. Get the leg up if you have your block, and then try to draw the hand up to the ceiling. One side may be very different. Just observe, accept, and relax. One more breath. Soften the front knee, drop the back foot, come up, 5-star, open out. Take a back bend, and exhale, fold in, drawing the hands down. The shins, crown of head to the floor. You can shake your head side to side. And breathe. Notice the body may be a little warmer now. Exhale, bring the hands to the hips. Slowly rise on an inhale. Exhale, ground down. Rotate your toes back to the front. Last posture, float and fly, Digasana, airplane. Float that back leg off. Take the hands behind. Draw the body down, drop the hip. Hands down, standing splits, one leg back, other leg back. Take your vinyasa or step back to down dog, your choice. Come high on the toes. Walk, step, float, feet, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in, bend the knees, sink the hips. Come up to chair pose. Pick up all 10 toes, take the arm, one arm behind, a little twist out. Inhale, back to center, other side. Back to center, exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Palms down, feet back, lower down. Take that vinyasa or step back to down dog. I'm feeling like just stepping back today, a little tired. On the next inhale, left foot high to the sky. Heel into the bum. If you want to flip your dog, you can flip your dog. Otherwise, hang out here and enjoy this hip opener. If you flipped your dog, flip it back. Take an inhale, everybody. Point the toes, back of the mat, look forward. Exhale, bring it through. On an inhale, find your way up, crescent lunge. Look up, a little back bend. Take the hands behind, clasp them, drop the back heel as you take your back bend. Shoulders together, exhale. So now just flowing with the motion, with the breath. Bring the hands off. And on an inhale, press through that front leg, sky archer. Draw that left wrist all the way over. Straighten the legs. Release the hands into triangle pose. Extend. Take an inhale. Reach. Left hand down, right hand high. Rotate the thighs. Good. Gaze down at the big toe. Rotate all the way around to the left. Pick up the back heel, palms together. Inhale. Lift up. Look up. Good. On an inhale, come all the way over. Back out to the front. I want you to just take the 5-star, This time, dip down into goddess pose. Spread the fingers, shoulder blades together. Lift all heels off the mat. A little balance. Breathe. Drop the heels. Extend the hands out. Crossing. Right hand underneath left. Let's take eagle wrap. So, right hand underneath. See if you can twist your palms together. Still dipping down into goddess. Lift the elbows up. You'll feel this releasing across the upper back. Your trapezius, your shoulder blades. Good. Take an inhale. Straighten the legs. Open out the arms. 5 star. Good. Exhale. Fold it in. Crown of head to floor. Just shake the head a little left to right. Walk the hands all the way around to the back of your mat. Right foot back to join the left. Downward dog, or take your vinyasa first. Paddle your heels. Slowly starting to wind down. Right leg high to the sky. Open that hip into the bum. If you'd like to flip your dog, flip your dog. If you don't know what the hell that is, that top leg draws down, heels down, and we launch up. Flip it back, point the toe to the ceiling, exhale, draw it through. Stay high on the back toe and rise on up to your crescent lunge. Dip into that front knee. Hands come behind. Inhale, a little back bend. Exhale, fold it in. Draw the hands off. On an inhale, straighten that front leg, come up. Back heel comes down. Draw the body over, sky archer. Straight into triangle. Reach, reach, reach. Right hand down, left hand high. Take a breath here in triangle. Gaze down at the big toe. Rotate all the way around to the right. Left elbow, right knee. Then press through the hands, look up. If you're tired, you can drop down to your back knee, always. On an inhale, come all the way up, open out. Drop down to goddess. Okay, we made it here. Extend the hands this time, left hand under right. Draw the palms together, eagle arms. Lift the elbows up. Dip down a little lower. Draw the belly button in. One more breath. Inhale, open out. Exhale, fold in. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it down. Shake the head. Slowly walk the hands over to the left leg. Straighten out the right, flex the toes. Come on up into Skandasana. See if you can bring your heel down to the ground. I actually prefer to stay up on my ball of my foot. Bring the palms together. If you can, a little balance. Inhale, palms down. Walk across the other side. Straighten leg. Flex that foot up. See if you can bring the palms up. A little balance. Good. Walk the hands all the way around. Back to the top of your mat. Drop one knee down. Draw the other leg all the way back. A little half split one more time. Noticing a bit of a difference this time. Come back to the front. Step in. Other leg back. Drop down. And draw the hip back. Feel a difference. How much more open now? Draw forward, feet together, top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, down, take the feet back, drop down to the knees, knees together, feet together, bum back to the hips, child's pose, forehead to the ground. This time, palms facing up. Take 10 breaths here for me. And when you're ready, slowly rise. Draw the feet out in front of you. How are we doing? Oof, a little tired. All right, let's work our core just before we lie down on our mat and relax. Bring the feet in front of you. Take the hands beside the sides. Let's work Navasana, boat pose. Draw one foot up. So if you're beginning, keep your hands down. Try to draw your knees together, toes together, and balance, soft elbows. We take 5 breaths. You got 3 left. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Maybe the palms are facing up. I'm like happily hanging out in the easy one. Draw the heels in towards the body. Pick your bum up for 1. Back to boat. Maybe the hands are up, maybe the legs are tall. Breathe, lift the chest. 3, 2, and 1. Heels in, lift the bum. Let's do 1 more. Lift. Okay, if your hands were here, just try here for me. If your legs are here, go on, get them up there. Lift up, 2. 1, I've cheated. Bring the heels in and lift up. Good. Soles of the feet together for me into butterfly pose. Open out the soles of the feet. Bring the elbows into the knees. Take an inhale. Lift up. Exhale. Draw the body forward. Take 5 breaths. Now open up the legs wide. Upavishta Konasana, wide angle butterfly. So grab your flab, pull your bum out from underneath your sit bones. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, slowly draw the body forward. Maybe walking the hands forward a little. Find your shape. Take an inhale. Exhale, slowly begin to lower down. Chin comes into chest. Now you might get stuck here. That's okay. Stay with that edge, that bite in the body. Breathe through it. Slowly walk the hands back in and release the feet. Draw the feet together, hands on the top of the knees, and slowly lower down onto your back. Let's take bridge pose. Head is on your mat, hands down by the sides, heels draw in towards the bum, and take an inhale. Slowly lift the tailbone, press through the heels, and lift all the way up. Good. If you'd like to clasp your hands underneath the tailbone, walk the shoulders in and press down through the arms. Walk the toes in together and maybe extend that left leg up to the sky. Maybe flex that foot, point that foot, flex that foot, point that foot. Good, lift a little higher. Slowly cross that ankle on the foot, knee out to the side. Release the hands, come down. Okay, so if your ankle, left ankle, draw the thigh in towards the body, behind the thigh. Sliding that hand all the way through the back of the right thigh, draw it forward, release the ankle. And breathe. Notice your breath, right? Maybe flowing a little harder than normal. So we released a lot of energy, a lot of Shakti energy today. Release the foot, squeeze the knees in towards the belly, rock a little left to right, right to left. Good, place the heels down, hands by the side, slowly lifting up into bridge pose. Lift all the way up. You can press through the hands, press through the heels, maybe shimmy the shoulders in, clasp the hands, lift a little higher. 3 more breaths here. Walk the toes in, an option to push yourself a little and extend the right toes towards the ceiling. Flex, point, or rotate the ankle. Strong other leg. Cross the ankle. Right ankle, left knee. Lift up a little higher. And slowly release the hands, lower tailbone to the ground. Take a breath. Don't choke. All right, slowly. Draw that thigh in towards the body. Take the hands to the outside back edge of that left thigh and relax the foot. Back of the head on the floor. Take 5 breaths. So playing our edges here, playing real yin and yang. Raising the blood, raising the breath, raising the energy, and dropping you hard. Good. Release that thigh. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Rock a little front to back till you come all the way up to seated. I want you to extend the legs long in front of you. Grab your bum. Pull it out from underneath your sit bones. Take an inhale. Reach the hands up, lengthening the spine, lifting up through the front. Exhale, slowly draw the body forward. Nice straight back if you can. So you're not kind of hunching over and stretching out the upper back. I would like you to lead from the hips. Bring the hands down by the shins. So you've got your stuck point. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, slowly fold in. Maybe you're stuck here. Take another inhale. Every time you inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw forward. You almost find a little more space in the lower back and the hips. Take 10 breaths here. You can close your eyes or a very soft gaze. Slowly rise. Draw the heels in, find your way back onto your back. Up, down, all over the place. Get comfortable, slowly extend the feet to the ceiling. Reclined staff pose, just rotate the ankles if that feels good in your body. Point and flex. Now you can stay here, or if shoulder stand is in your practice, you would
push your feet up towards the ceiling, lifting up, shuffling the elbows behind and placing the hands behind the hips. Ankles, knees, hips in alignment, pressing up. My legs a little tight today. I'm going to drop back down and just extend my feet because my back's still. Shoulders down, press towards you. You just in Dandasana, staff pose on back. Just relax, legs let them hang. Soften the knees. If you're in shoulder stand, maybe lower those behind the head into pull-out. You're just hanging out here with me. Just hang out, just let the legs loose. If you're in pull-out all the way back, slowly over. Extend the feet high to the sky. Slowly draw the armpits. Take the hands up, find happy baby. Take the hands to the outside edges of the feet and draw the knees in. You can rock a little left to right. Just release those hips. Slowly lower the legs down. Stamp the feet into the ground, knees are bent. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, roll over onto your right side for me. Drawing the knees together, up by the side. Take your bottom arm, place it on your knee to hold your legs down. Other arm, reach it overhead. See if you can bring the hand down onto the ground. Elbows relaxed, shoulders relaxed, and just turn your head in towards that armpit. I don't recommend smelling right now. You can close your eyes. Good, release that upper arm. Slowly hug your knees in, rolling through center over to the other side. Take your time. Slowly drawing the knees up by the side, coming onto that left side. Right hand reaches above the head. Slowly bring the head towards that armpit. Take a soft inhale and relax. Breathe. You can close your eyes if you like. Just allowing the back to release. Surrendering, letting go, and softening any tension in the body. Slowly release the arm. Slowly draw the knees back through center, hands down by the sides, and draw the soles of the feet together. Let the knees gently roll apart. Maybe that left hand finds its way onto the heart, right hand onto the belly, and just check in. Deep inhale through the nose and exhale it out through the mouth. Releasing those inside thighs. And slowly Whenever you're ready, gently making your way into your final resting shape. Shavasana. Take a soft inhale, a soft exhale, just coming back into your body. Slowly touch your fingers to your palms. Maybe squeeze the toes. When you're ready, take a good morning stretch. Reach those hands high above the head. And slowly draw the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a little squeeze and find your way onto your right side. Take a breath. And when you're ready, press yourself slowly up to a cross-legged, seated, comfortable position where we seal in our practice. Drawing the hands together in front of your heart. Bowing the head slightly and taking a soft inhale and a soft exhale out through the mouth. Well done, honouring your body, spending time with your spirit, on your mat, making shapes, letting the energy flow, and hanging out with you deep down in there. It's an honour to hang out with you deep down in there. Have the most beautiful day. Namaste.